What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Aldo. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. All right, guys, we got a couple of things to talk about, all right? And first of all, I was at work today, but I do thank all of y'all that took the time to message me and advise me about the update that it hit, okay? I did get the notification on my phone. Of course, I did go and upload it and just got home from work and ready to upload it on my device, or just did upload it on my device, okay? Went ahead and cleared out a few things. I was looking in the store for the drones. The drones are not there as of yet, all right? So we'll be taking a look for tomorrow morning to see what we got. They have a new look already as far as some of the features that they got here. They changed a few things, but the deals are pretty much still the same, okay, all the way across the board. They got all their little daily deals. So no drones in the store as of yet, but we're going to be waiting to take a look at that. We are going to go ahead and watch their video like we normally do, and we'll break it down if we need to. But we're going to go over and take a look at their website, okay, and take a look at all the balance changes, and I'm going to give you my input on it when it's all done. And then after that, we're going to drop it to a gameplay and check it out, all right? We're going to do the first gameplay of the 6.3 and see where we stand. Okay, and here we are in the update video on the YouTube channel. Let's go and check this out real quick.
Oh, hello, little guy. What are you up to? In this update of War Robots, we introduce drones. Let's talk about them. Watch the video until the very end for an extra subscribers giveaway. Drones. This is Nebula. Nebula is one out of many drones that can now assist you in the fight. You can pair any drone with any robot mid-combat. This gives you a great deal of flexibility. Ask, what will you need in the next fight? Extra firepower or defense? Or maybe extra ways to control your enemies? You can choose. Right here on...
All right, we saw where there was being some frozen and suppression. So that means just about any bot now may be able to give you that ability with the assistance of a drone, right? That's going to be huge as far as gameplay and what we're going to be using. That's one thing to keep an eye on, because up to now you would only have those possibilities with specific weapons or lockdown or modules or stuff like that. Now it's going to come equipped in your drone.
The spawn panel, select any of the drones you've prepared. Juice it up with some power cells and go into combat. Okay, now how to get drones? Just grab drone blueprints from the store. Engineers from your command center will build them for you. Blueprints allow for some artistic drones.
Go back.
Just grab drone blueprints from the store. Engineers from your command
That's a lot of gold.
center will build them.
That's a lot of gold right there. That's a big chunk of gold. So you saw some were in the silver range, then the other ones came up into the gold range. So we're going to have two different types of drones, okay? And the ones that are going to have the higher battery charge are going to have the higher cost, okay? So that's one thing to keep in mind what we're going to be looking at. So these are going to be the equivalent of a high-end module, basically. Now, this may have a lot to do with what's going on as far as the rebalance, and we'll be talking about that a little bit more in just a minute. But as you know, once you drop your bot, you're going to have to select your drone. You better know what you're doing when you do that. If you're playing Beacon Rush and you're about to lose a beacon, you're going to have to drop that bot right away. You're going to have to know exactly what you're going to do as far as bots and drones.
For you. Blueprints allow for some artistic freedom, so each drone comes out with a different set of microchip slots. Microchips unlock drones' abilities. AC-type chips, for instance, unlock drones' weapons if there are any. B-type chips let your drones improve robots' attack capabilities. With D-type chips, they repair your robots, and so on. Get Tier 1 microchips from the store. They are pretty cheap. Then you can combine multiple chips to get stronger ones. We plan to add more ways of getting them in the future. Think black market, operations, event chests, and more. One thing, you cannot just
Okay, so that's one big plus that we have coming out of this is we're going to have other places to acquire these chips other than just the store, other than just purchasing them outright, okay? So events, black market, who knows where else, all right? But that's one positive out of this so far, that we'll be able to acquire them somewhere else other than direct purchase.
Install all the best chips and be done with it. Drones not only have a limited amount of slots, but also limited battery capacity. Some chips take more capacity, some less. You have to be smart about it and research a bit to make a solid build. Trial and error, it's okay. There is no cost for trying out new things.
Okay, trial and error is no big deal. There's no cost for trying out new things. How are we going to test these things? That's my early question on, okay? Because we all know, and we know very well, when you make a mistake as far as weapons or bots or spending platinum on a Titan or anything like that, when you make a mistake, it's a costly mistake, all right? And it could take some time to recover from that mistake. So they put some thought into that as far as going to the drones, as far as the statement that was just made. Mistakes are not a problem. You can test things out. So we got to find out where we're going to be testing them, whether it's going to be the skirmish or somewhere else, okay? Maybe we'll have a little test function. I don't know, but looking forward to that.
Experiment. Let's sum it up. Drones assist your robots in the fight. You install microchips into drones, giving them new abilities. You merge microchips together to make them more effective. Any drone can be paired with any robot. In match, select a robot, then select a drone and fight together.
And that's what I was talking about right there, okay? You select your robot, you select your drone. You're going to have quick fingers if you're in a game of Beacon Rush, all right? It's not like Team Deathmatch or Domination where you'll have time to hit your bot and make a selection because the fight is 500 meters away. That's not going to be the case here, okay? The case on Beacon Rush is you got to be quick on your fingers.
It's simple but deep. Let's talk other changes in the update. Balance update. In this update, we tune up lots of underperforming items such as classic support robots and weaken some overly dominant builds. The list of changes is too long to cover in one video. Check the article on warrobots.com for all the details and developer commentary.
And we will be going there right now.
In description. That's it. Now go and get acquainted with your new helpers. We hope it will be fun. Build, collect, experiment. And meanwhile, start preparing yourself for what's coming next. War Robots Remastered is just around the corner. Like this video if you want to know more. Now giveaway for subscribers. First 10 commenters under each new video on this channel as usual will receive 1000 gold. And you can win hope by commenting under this video. We will select 20 winning comments and we'll send prizes in several days.
Alright guys, so I will be putting a link to this video in my description. Those of y'all that want to go over there, put your user, your player ID, your platform, your comment, all right, and hopefully you'll win a hawk. If y'all win a hawk, I definitely want to know about it because I want half of that hawk. I know I'm going to be putting my ID in, that's for sure.
Enter the contest, write an insightful comment, include your in-game ID and platform, subscribe, and hit the bell button. Happy hunting, Commanders!
All right. And here we are, guys. We are on their website. We went ahead and bypassed a lot of the gibberish, but it has a lot as far as the description as to what's going on, why they're doing things, as far as the close-up fighters and stuff like that. Now, I still think the brawlers are going to have their way with a lot of things, okay? They're still going to be very effective. You're going to have to get it close. You're going to have to do what you got to do. But they are making the longer-range weapons a little bit more effective, and we'll be talking about that right now. Let's go ahead and go over it piece by piece. The Ravana Durability down 10%. Ability duration down 1 second. Ability cooldown extended 1 second, all right? Cannot capture beacon while it's in the ability. So when you're transcended, you cannot hold that beacon. That is something we were after for a very long time. I was happy to see that part added. Phase shift. Robot cannot capture a beacon while the module is active, okay? That's also a big plus. That's going to help speed things up in Beacon Rush, and we're not going to have as many Ravanas on the field, okay? With just that one particular thing, I don't think they had to nerf anything else. You know, because that bot was still very viable in other parts of the game. But apparently they want to make it more, I guess, a little bit more even on the battlefield without everybody just running brawlers now. The Storm goes from 8 particles to 6. That's huge. That's a lot of firepower. But we tested it out. When I tested it, it was still effective, all right? So we're going to be playing a game right now. We're going to see exactly what it's all about. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter pilot skill, shot grouping, bonus reduction, all right? Goes from 37.5 to 25, to 30 to 20, 22 to 15, and from 15 to 10 based on the tiers. If you're running your machine guns like the Avengers, all right, you can go ahead and just hang those things up because they're about to start collecting dust. They will no longer be as viable as they once were, okay? You're going to have to be pretty damn close to make those things effective. Now, the proof is in the pudding, all right? We got to go out there and test them out. But just based on what I see here, it's not looking good. Support robots buff. The Wayland added 50% damage mitigation and repair mode. Repairs per tick up 15%. The Mender. Mender starts repairing immediately after the ability. Repairs pulses go from 4 to 7. That's a big jump, all right? Movement speed increases up 30% while it's its ability. Damage resistance from 50 to 70, okay? That still has no bearing on robots that have defense mitigation or resistance mitigation. They're still going to blow through you, including the Hawk. So keep that in mind, boys. Tier repair tier repair per tick up 20%. Now, with all this going on, all right, all these nerfs happening, but at the same time, we're getting a hold of our little buddies, all right? Our little buddies are going to be in there to compensate. If we would not have had this balance change, okay, and we would have got these drones to help us out, the ridiculously overpowered of the game would have been way up there. So I can see where they're trying to balance something out as bringing the drones in. But I just think that just kind of defeats the purpose, all right, of adding something. You add something because you give something brand new. But here they're adding, and it seems to be taken away. So I'm not all excited about that, all right? Other changes. Robots, Aljun durability down 2 seconds. Ability damage down 20%. Leech ability down 1 second. That's not very much, all right? The leech is still going to be safe. Blitz with the pilot, all right? Damage resistance goes from 90 to 80. So that's still very viable, okay? The Blitz is not going to take that much of a hit, all right? But he won't be that invulnerable when you're firing at him. He's going to take a little bit more damage, but not by much. Hades Retribution, damage up 15%. Durability up 15%. So that gets a nice little tweak. There are a lot of people that still run the Hades. I still see them out there pretty often. So those of y'all that run it, here you go, guys. There's one for you. Friendlier Speed Mobile, all right, up 5%. Bulwark gets a nice little chunk at 5%. As far as the Aegis Shield, all right, it gets nothing else anywhere else. Weapons, Halo, Corona, Glory, down 10% per particle. Big, all right. Viper damage, down 10%. Glacier, Cryo, Rhyme, damage per rocket, down 20%. That's going to be a nice chunk, all right. But they should still be effective. I think they're still going to be effective. Targeting issue fixed. Spark, Scourge, Calamity, this is a big one. Damage per tick, 15%. Ammo capacity, 15%. We may be putting these ones on the shelf pretty soon, all right? Avenger, damage per particle, down 15%. That, along with the Sharpshooter, puts this one in the grave, all right? Avengers are no longer going to be viable at high-level gameplay. Sting, damage per particle, 10%. Damage corrosion, up 10%. So Sting's going to become viable. Wasp, interval between shots, from 0.85 to 0.5 is quicker, and ammo capacity goes from 5 to 12. That's a lot of shots, all right? Wasp is definitely going to be a weapon to have. It's going to be very viable. The Ravana will be using his phase shift to come in close. He's going to have to be using all of those transcendents just to close the gap on this Wasp, all right? That's a big bump, all right? Avalanche, up 15%, goes from 12 to 16. That's a nice chunk, okay? Those weapons should become somewhat viable. Arbalest, Ballista, Trebuchets get a 10% buff. I don't see that being very viable for the first two, but the Trebs, get ready, boys. They're going to be back on the field. Ion damage goes up 10%. That's a nice little chunk. I don't know very many people that run them, but we'll see what happens now. Redeemer, this was kind of tricky, all right? Let's pay attention. Now pairs better with Terran. Ammo, 21 to 32 particles per burst, okay? 3 to 4 damage per particle. But the damage overall is down 45%. All right, with those additional ammo, the burst, I believe this is going to be an even across the board. Okay, my math is not that great that I'll figure all that out. But I can see where they're bringing it down that amount. All right, but adding more ammo, it's going to be kind of like an even playing field. They're just basically making it more even with the Tyrans. All right, so when they fire at the same time, they reload at the same time. Tyran gets a nice little buff of 5%. Okay, Ember, Igniters, Blaze, usability tweaks, damage per second up 5%. That's going to be huge. You're going to see a lot more of those on the field. Unfortunately, I got none of these weapons, so I'm stuck with what I have. I'm going to have to go and start making my modifications now. Quaker, Atomizer, Nucleons, targeting issue fixed, all right? Pulsar targeting issue fixed. Bugs and usability fixes. And yeah, we'll go ahead and bypass all of this. So we got a lot of big changes in the game, boys. Changes that were a few weeks ago unexpected and we're not ready for them, okay? We knew at some point in time they were going to start tweaking things. We just did not expect it to be on this grand of a stage, this amount all at one time. We got a lot of things to soak in, okay? And pay close attention to your favorite YouTubers, okay? We're going to be out there. We're going to be testing things. We're going to be figuring them out. We're going to be trying to get the best builds to pass them on to you guys so you guys know what to do, all right? All of the influencers will be out there making videos. AD, Adrian, Lee Fighter, all of the boys are going to be out there, right? Justice is going to be doing his thing. So y'all keep an eye out for all of those guys. Amongst the other YouTubers, all right, that are not influencers, but are starting to make their way in the YouTubing game, keep an eye out, right? There's a lot of good content out there for people that are not influencers. So y'all keep an eye out on their videos as well. Be looking for these videos as far as what to do, what not to do, and we'll go from there, all right? This is going to be a learning in progress, and we're going to go through it together. With all that being said, all right, we're going to get ready to drop into our first free-for-all of the 6.3. Now, this is the second video of the day, and normally I do not like to bring you two, but this was a late news intro that I got after I released the morning video, so I had to bring this to you. It's something I wanted to talk about. I look forward to your comment sections, your thoughts. What do you feel? What's going on in your head? You know, are you ready to adapt? You know, let's talk about this a little bit, okay? Tomorrow I'll be bringing you a little bit more gameplay, all right? I haven't done gameplay in a while, but we're going to go ahead and do a round robin of the different matches, and we're going to go from there, all right? We're going to test all the weapons, at least the ones I have in my hanger out, to see where we stand. Without further delay, let's go and drop into our first free-for-all of the 6.3. All right, got ourselves a match. Oh, tell me that's not a Falcon. Sheesh, it's a Falcon. All right, let's close this gap. It's double Falcons. Yeah, we're going to bypass both of those boys, and we're going to come over here and mess around with this Aoju. We're going to let these guys just shoot the hell out of each other for the next 2 minutes. All right, nice steal. And we're going to target him. He's going to use his heal ability. No problem. We'll wait him out. We got fire coming from the backside. Lost that one too. Bad start. So we got things all messed up here right now. Still looking for our first kill. All right, got one on the board. No, 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 no. We're coming for you, homie. You should never came this way, punk. All right, so we're still doing pretty effective with Ravana. Just not getting the quicker kills. All right. Suck that one out. Let's go, homie. Get your shots in. Go, 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 go. Shoot. All right, good job. Let's get the Phantom in. And where the target? Yeah, right there. The number 2 guy. All right, we're on him. All right, we got a pair of Aries over here. No, it's not. Nice lock, but you ain't gonna get me, bro. Nice try. No, Falcon. Can we get the steal? No, we're not gonna get the steal. We might get that steal. Nope. Trying to fight off for the last stand. Hold it as long as we can. Don't get your kill. Get the blitz in. Did he make it? Yeah, he made it behind the wall. There you go. Got him a last stand. Nice. God, I lost a serious amount of kills here. We're out of here. There's a big bird. Really big bird. All right, times are coming out. All right, let's see if we get this guy to give us a kill. Oh, wait. I just shit. got it. One more. All right. Let's go ahead and sacrifice. So we're able to do a pretty decent job of keeping enemy number 2, or the guy in second place, at bay. And there we go. We got a deserter. All right. Yeah, just keep looking that way. Just keep looking that way. Don't look at me. Well, I'm taking a beating here. Oh my God, I got nothing. He's gonna eat me alive. We'll just do whatever we can. Gotta reload. And I will not make a 10-second reload. Turn around. He's shooting you, bro. You gonna take that? You gonna take that? No, didn't do it. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's go with the final. See how we do. We need the speed for the hit and runs. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. We're down to 20 seconds. But we can't steal this kill. All right. So overall, the weapons are still effective, okay? It's not really, decent. It's not really as bad as I thought it was going to be. But out of everything that we went over, all right, as far as the changes they made, are they already in effect? That is the question. We don't have the drones, okay? So is all of this going to take place tomorrow? Are we still running off the old rules until this whole change gets implemented, or has the change already been implemented? Those are the questions I'm asking myself right now, okay? We can see the economy is still not all that. 5.2 in damage, 12 kills, only with a 1.1. Not a happy capper there, all right? Still got to work on that economy. It's still down low, all right? Give me your thoughts, guys. Let me know what you think, all right? We'll be doing a round robin for tomorrow morning, so we're going to be probably playing a team death match, Beacon Rush. We'll be playing maybe a domination, and maybe a free for all, or maybe we'll just take 3 out of those 4. Okay, then we'll come back and we'll post that video tomorrow. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also hit that bell for notifications so we don't miss any of the stuff we got coming up. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of that like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander signing out.